Hello and welcome to Summer Olympiad on the Commodore 64. And well, this came out 88 to cash in on the Summer Olympics that year, as did the game's Summer Edition, which I haven't reviewed yet, but I might review at some point. So like a lot of Tynesoft games back then, some quite nice presentation graphics. They certainly had some good graphics guys working for them. Background music's okay. Nothing to get too excited about. So the general presentation is fairly decent, and well, it's fairly reminiscent of the Epic's sort of games. So let's enter my name. And once again you can choose your nationality, but I'll just stick with the good old GBR. I'll just play one player game, but I don't... yeah, maybe hurdles, that might be the only simultaneous event. So I quite like this screen. This is where you choose what events you want to play. And a little TV camera shows you the event. It's quite nicely done actually. I'm just going to pick all the events. We're off. There's 5 events and the opening ceremony. I'm not very keen on this tune. Yeah, it turns up after every event and starts getting annoying pretty quickly. But let's load the event. It doesn't tell you which event it is before you before it starts loading. So, but I think it's skeet shooting, I think. The multi-load's not too bad. I mean, obviously each event is loaded separately, but it's not too long, and it all fits on one side of disk. I've no reason. I've not played the cassette version, but I've no reason to believe that it's any worse than the sort of Epic's game series. But can't say for sure. So this is the opening ceremony. Are you getting annoyed with that tune yet? It does start getting annoying pretty quickly. This is quite well done actually. A little guy appears on the screen running down the track. Eventually. So the presentation's quite good, but they don't kick the arse out of it like Epic started to do. It's comparable to the early games series, I think. Except I think the graphics maybe actually mostly better in this game. I think the graphics are quite good in this game. Here we go, our little runner appears. Yeah, the balloon at the top is a bit of a rip-off of the Epic's games. They could have done without that, to be honest. Right, anyway, enough of that. Right, so time to load the first event. I'll just speed up the loading a bit on the old emulator. Right, here we go. So, skeet shooting. This is quite well done. You've got to shoot from each of the 7 positions that are indicated on the board. So it gives you a variety of angles to shoot the clay pigeons. So they're all going at various, well, they're various sizes and various angles and things. It's quite well done, I think. It's probably one of the better events. Let's just move the crosshair and shoot. I didn't do very well there, did I? Yeah, I got one. This is definitely an event that if you give it enough practice, you definitely get better at it, I think, which is always a good sign. So you can see that we're now, after we've shot or had an attempt to shoot, I think it's 2 of each, then it moves you on to the next position. I can't claim to be particularly good at this event, but it's definitely worth a play or two, I think. I think that's it. That's quick. That's probably my main problem with these sort of games is when I press fire at the wrong time here, so it forces you to play the event again. That does annoy me, that menu. You either press fire to load the event or press fire to retry the event. Depends on when you press fire. Anyway, I'm just gonna walk through this because there's no point in showing you the same event again. But you do have the option to replay any event, which is quite good, I suppose. Right. See at the bottom, you've got to. It tells you when to press fire. You've got to be very careful. Press fire to load next event, or press fire to retry. It doesn't give you much time in between. Right. That's probably more challenging than some of the games. Right, let's load in the next event, which is fencing. Not too keen on this event. I mean, I wasn't too keen on this event in Summer Games 2, to be honest. I felt it went on way too long. This event is a bit shorter in this version. The graphics are okay. It's a sort of isometric. It works well enough, I think. It's just left and right to parry your sword, up and down to move up and down, and fire just to lunge. But I'm not very good at it. The computer always beats me. I like the little TV camera guy there. The sound effects are quite good. Oh, I managed to get a hit. This must be a first. I think it's either first to 5 or best out of 5. I'm hoping it's the former. Yeah, it must be the latter. I'll just let him beat me. Right. So that's that. I'm not too keen on that event, to be honest. Next event. So now we have the triple jump, which is nowhere near as good as the triple jump in Summer Games 2. This game it's a bit simplified. You only have to really do your bits and bobs for the first part of the jump, then it's just automatic. But it does try and present it from a different perspective. So it's just as usual, case of waggling to get a good speed and try and get the best angle you can. And get 3 attempts at each one. In between, of course, you get that bloody tune. Right. Trying to get a 45-degree angle, I think, is the. That's not too bad. Oh, I think I have a lot of power though. Come on. Okay, round 3 coming up. Oh, too much angle in that one. Right, next events. So like most of these games, they're probably more fun when you've got more players. One player mode, it doesn't take too long to get bored of them, I think. Well, unless they're done really well. Like some of the better entries in the Epics series. If they're done really well, then they do take a bit more sort of practice to master them, which keeps you interested. But okay, so a bit of diving here. I can only just about remember the controls. Didn't look too bad. That's better than my usual score of nothing that I normally get. So the graphics fairly standard-ish for this event. Nothing too special. Round 2. Right. Okay, going downhill rapidly. Last attempt. Sound effects are a bit sparse here. They could have done with some, maybe some crowds, atmosphere or something, but it takes place in just empty silence. So. Time this correctly. And now we have hurdles. I think this is the last event. Not very impressed with this event actually. If it had been done like the triple jump, it might have been a bit more interesting. But we basically have, and I'm the top player. It's pretty much just a standard joystick waggler, but I don't really see the point of the radar at the top. Because if you're bad enough or good enough that you slip off, this is much easier with a joystick, then you can't really time your jumps, so there's no point in the radar really being there. Seems a bit of a gimmick. Okay, well, came last I think there. Yeah, not too impressed with the graphics in that level. Right, I think that's the whole game. Yeah, it's okay. It's nothing special. It's maybe worth a play if you've played Summer Games and Summer Games 2 to death. And you want a bit more, then this might be worth a look at. But on its own, it's nothing really particularly special. I'll give it 5.5 out of 10 because it's a fairly average game, really. But certainly the graphics are good. Yeah, the graphics are good. Music I'm not too keen on. Sound effects are a bit sparse. The gameplay is, well, probably some of the events are okay. There's no real stinkers here, but there's only 5 of them, so wouldn't take long to master the game, I think. But yeah, I think I've got 5.5 out of 10. See you in the next video.